Underpants.
Look at that.
Should have bought a belt. Cops all new. Part of a full hour Saturday at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
It's that time again for Fox 5 at the Drive-In. Josh Ward from SanDiego.com. Thanks for being here with us.
Thanks for inviting me. It's been a long time since a woman asked me to go to a drive-in. So.
Oh, this is going to be a fun review. Okay, so this movie is all about kick-ass.
Yeah, is that, are you even allowed to say that? Or are you going to lose your job for saying that?
We may. We're going to find out in a few minutes. What's the movie about?
Well, it's about these geeks. It's kind of a new genre of film called fanboy, where it's like these geeky comic book people, and they create these superheroes. And what's really a shame is the trailer gears this towards kids, and I think kids are going to love this, teenagers. Well, it's about these geeks. It's kind of a new genre of film called fanboy, where it's like these geeky comic book people, and they create these superheroes. And what's really a shame is the trailer gears this towards kids, and I think kids are going to love this, teenagers. The problem is it's R-rated, and it's pretty hardcore R, so I don't know what kids are going to be able to see it. And you know, the first 15 minutes of it, really funny, really clever. You see these nerds, you feel bad. One of them even comments, his only superpower is being invisible to the girls at the school. Okay, this is great, teen angst, but then it goes downhill really quick.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to take a little sneak peek.
All right.
Look at this. Watch this.
How come nobody's ever tried to be a superhero?
Well, I don't know. Probably because it's impossible.
What, putting on a mask and helping people? How's that impossible?
Well, that's not superhero, though. How's that super? Super's like being stronger than everybody, and flying, that's just hero.
No, it's not even hero.
Hello, Bruce Wayne? He didn't have any powers?
Dude, if anybody did it in real life, they'd be dead in like a day.
A day.
Does it not bug you? Like thousands of people want to be Paris Hilton and nobody wants to be Spider-Man.
You guys never saw One Night in Spider-Man?
Huh. Okay.
Nice seeing Clark Duke, who made a big splash in Hot Tub Time Machine. Unfortunately, he's one of the few interesting characters. The other nerds you never really start to feel for. You just kind of dislike them.
So this character Dave just wants to have superpowers even though he doesn't have it?
Well, I think he witnesses a crime early on, and he doesn't do anything about it, and he realizes, hey, maybe superheroes would, and he also finds out the hard way that just because he puts on this goofy wetsuit that he pretends is a superhero costume, he gets beat up by some thugs. And he finds out this isn't such a good idea.
There's a lot of beating up in this movie.
Yeah,
Let's take another look at the movie.
Right. Leave him alone. None of your business.
There's a dude just like a superhero that's fighting a bunch of guys. It's awesome!
Bring it on.
You're crazy, kid.
Who are you? I'm Kick-Ass.
Okay, I'm wondering, is this the reason why there wasn't anybody that wanted to finance this film? Because the director did it, right?
Yeah, well, it's a shame. That clip they just showed there is actually funnier because he's being beat up by these thugs, and he tells this kid to call 911, and the kid runs in, and instead of telling people to call 911, he has them all come out and watch, and they record it on their phones. The director, Matthew Vaughn, it's a shame. He did Layer Cake, which is one of my favorite British crime dramas. It was with Daniel Craig before he jumped over to the James Bond franchise. And here he does this movie, he finances it, and it's just garbage. And I say that knowing most people are going to like it. So people are going to see this and say, hey, that critic said it was garbage. But
well, you say it's garbage.
everybody's going to love this movie.
But everybody's going to love it, and
Yeah.
there's also some big names in this movie. We're going to talk about those big names in a second, but let's take a peek at them.
All right.
Check this out.
Oh, thank you! Thank you! Oh my gosh! Wow. Well, Dad.
Okay, pop quiz. What's the proper name for one of those?
Easy Balathong. It's Filipino.
The AR-15 was a lighter, smaller caliber version of what design?
Eugene Summers Ayrton. Now give me a hard one.
Nicolas Cage in this?
The man who's never seen a script he hasn't liked. You know, it was tax day yesterday, so maybe to pay off his tax bills, because, you know, he owes millions, he said, oh, just any script. But actually, he loves superheroes. He lobbied for the part of Superman years ago. And he does something really funny in this movie. A lot of people complained Clark Kent, when he was Superman, how did nobody recognize him? He just wore a pair of glasses. Well, Nicolas Cage has a mustache in this movie. When he goes out to fight crime in this Batman suit, he puts extensions on his mustache. That was clever. There are a few clever things in this, but just not enough to sustain the film.
Okay, what about for kids? Can kids watch this movie?
Kids can't watch it. They're going to see it because they sneak into R-rated movies, and there's so many parents that really don't care what their kids do. and they're going to love it. And it's a shame because this movie, the girl in it is 10. She says every curse word George Carlin has on his list.
Oh, no.
And she's chopping people up. And it's not like they're doing this to spoof things. This is, you know, really happening. People are having limbs, like the girl in Sin City that was throwing knives and killing people. Yeah, it's...
So you say no, everybody else is going to love it. It's rated R, Kick-Ass in theaters now. Josh Port from SanDiego.com. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Cool. All right, we got it. We're live downtown, and it is cloudy this morning. We do have some fog technically, but a cloud at between 2,000 and 3,000 feet. So if you're driving in the mountains, that is definitely something you'll notice, is the lack of visibility. It's 60 degrees at Lindbergh, and Ramona 53 degrees, Oceanside 53 degrees.